welcome back to another video. It has been a little while since I posted on this channel, but I'm back again with a new car, M4 competition, and I want to just share my thoughts and everything like that, like how I have gotten to the point that I am today. I'm 21 and I purchased an M4 competition last month, and my whole entire update on everything and what has been going on in my life. Take a look at the life here, palm trees right here, right? A different type of atmosphere. I'm coming from Chicago, Illinois, that I have lived in for all my life actually, and now I'm in Florida. I wanted to just come on here and share what got me to the point that I am right now, and the whole mentality you need to be able to, make a lot of money at a young age. I do e-commerce, which is online business, and I have multiple brands that I currently run, and which I have been doing for a pretty long time. I started business when I was 17, right? The age is pretty young, and which then allowed me to have a bigger gap, right? And the fact that I started at a young age led me to fail multiple times and have more time to deal with, right? I started young, which gave me a head start versus everybody else. Everybody else was, doing parties and wasting their time with the wrong environment. For me, I was pretty much a loner, right? I would be in my own lane. I would work on my craft in a very silent manner. Nobody really knew what I was doing, and I went for it. I said, you know what? I'm gonna start to make my life better. What am I gonna lose by trying? My time? Okay, I'm young right now. Who cares? Every single time I failed, I took that as a lesson, and I did better next time. That is all what you really have to think about. You fail, you get back up. You fail, you get back up. That is how you have to think. And for the vehicle that I'm currently in right now, this is an M4 competition. Okay, my last vehicle was an M440i. When I moved here, my vehicle got on fire. My vehicle, along with other people's vehicles that were on that truck. I was moving here permanently, right? So my car, my sister's car, and a few other folks had their vehicle on that truck. And the truck got on fire. The truck got on fire. The wheel on that truck got on fire, which then allowed the whole entire truck to burst in flames, which then went and burned every single vehicle on that truck. I was on the way to the airport. I was actually driving, my sister and I, and she broke the news to me. She told me that, hey, in my language, that our car has been burned, and she burst in tears. For me, I had no emotion. Even though I love that vehicle, I put a lot of time, effort into that vehicle. But I said, Allah Azza wa Jal has better plans for me. And the funny part is, the driver of that truck, he was comforting me so much when he was putting my truck on the car. He said, don't worry, I will take care of your car, right? And that same truck went on fire and completely gone. At that time, I said, Alhamdulillah, everything in this dunya happens for a reason, and you have to know that. You have to take that in and deeply feel about that. And mind you, I create car content online as well. I have a separate account for that and dedicated to that vehicle. And I had to share about the car being burnt up so I can, share, and then I would purchase a new vehicle. So the number one comment was, oh yeah, insurance fraud. I was like, wow, bro, the people have a different type of mind, bro. They literally will nitpick you and want to find a bad in every situation. And I was like, wow. See, I have been online for such a long time that hate does not get to me. I have a very big tolerance for that. Like, nobody can get under my skin. And I was like, who cares, man? Who cares? From the will of Allah, 2 days later, of only being in Florida, by the way, 2 days later, I found a vehicle, which I'm currently in right now. I said, khalas, I want this one. And mind you, insurance, nothing has fully gone through yet. Nothing. I said, you know what? Khalas. after my car being burned, I purchased this M4 Competition xDrive. And when I posted that, people in that comment section saying, number one, you did insurance fraud and the insurance paid for your car. I'm like, you know what, bro, no matter what you do, people will find a way to hit on you. People will find a way to bring you down, and you have to be okay with that. I'm like, you know what, say whatever you want to say, because I know who I am. My intent is to inspire, make an impact on people's lives, and be a good role model, right? When my children one day see my content, I want them to be inspired by their father, right? A father that has a different type of mindset. I'm very, very disciplined in everything what I do. I don't waste my time doing the wrong. And the number one thing that I want to say is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take something away from you and then grant you something better. Everything in this dunya happens for a reason, and you have to understand that. You have to. That is the frank truth. I had trust in Allah Azza wa Jalla's plan, and I did not get too attached to a materialistic item. I said, it's okay. It is just a materialistic item. It got burned, khalas. We can get a new one. The number one question that I had was, is the driver okay? And alhamdulillah, he was okay. So you have to have a very optimistic mind. Take everything in a positive manner, and everything will happen in a good way to you, right? Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day, inshallah, you will win.